Good morning, great morning. It is Monday morning, July 7th at about 7:30 a.m. And yes, you see all this because I just washed my hair, okay? I just washed my hair this morning. We'll blow it out in a little bit, slick it on back and put it in a ponytail. But right now I'm gonna let it air dry just a little bit as I'm doing my thing. So I want to pop in this morning to say hello. We got a busy week ahead, got a lot going on. Let me grab my coffee, I'll be right back. All right, so we got our coffee. Listen. Yes. It's good. So I wanted to share with you guys this morning. Yeah, no, sometimes I just still can't believe I'll be getting up here without any makeup or anything on. But anyway, I wanted to share with you guys just what I do most mornings. I'm not going to say every single morning. I'm not sure if I've talked about it. But anyway, it was on my mind this morning, so I figured I'd share some things with you. But, you know, I am a huge advocate of journaling. So I've got all kinds of journals. I write all types of things in the journals. But I just think that it is just huge for personal development, keeping track of your thoughts, ambitions, motivations, things that have happened in your life, things you want to happen in your life, all the things. So today I pulled out one of my journals that I had, and I began to write in this one in a different way today. So I'm just going to share with you guys some notes and things that I thought about. You know, typically I wake up in the morning, I pray. I have a declaration that I say for myself every single day or majority of days, right? If I'm not at home or off my routine or vacation, it throws things off. But generally that's what I do in the morning. And so, and then I'll go into maybe reading something. No, typically I go to the Bible, right? So what I'll do is, and I do have a devotional. Listen, y'all, I got devotionals next to my bed. But generally what I do is I will reach for my Bible and open it up to wherever it lands. And I'll read what's there. And a lot of times it can be something that's already highlighted in that Bible. And I didn't bring my Bible in here, but sometimes it may be something that's already highlighted in there. And I generally use the Leadership Bible. To John Maxwell. He wrote the leadership aspects of the Bible in there, but it is a New King James Version Bible. And I generally read out of that and take it for what it's worth. And what happens is, you know, oftentimes I believe where the Lord takes me to in the Bible, that it is right on point to what I'm thinking, praying, or, you know, relative to my life in some way. And sometimes I will just, you know, if today, today's the 7th. So sometimes I may say, if I'm not sure if I want to just open the Bible randomly, I may go to Proverbs 7 or Psalm 7 or something like that, right? So it's very non-structured, structured to me, but non-structured to others. And then sometimes I will, you know, do that and then read out of my devotional book, which I did this morning. One of my devotional books is, Believe Bigger, by Marshawn Evans, right? And so today what I did, because I haven't been consistent in that book, so I just opened it up to day 7. I think it's a 100-day devotional. So I opened up to day 7 and it spoke about consistency, right? So, you know, then I kind of reviewed what my day is going to be like, made some notes, posted some content for my other channels and things. Got up, brewed my coffee, washed my hair, and so here I am. But I wanted to share, I said all that to say, hey, y'all know over 50 we start rambling, okay? So just say, deal with it, okay? Deal with it. Is that a 50 thing? Or am I just a rambler? I don't know. But nevertheless, just wanted to share some things with you where I believe the Lord brought me today. And maybe it's for one of you. So I don't know. I'm just led to share where the Lord took me in the Bible today and kind of what I got out of that. And so I'm just going to share. So let me get my glasses, my readers, they're over here. And hopefully this isn't too much glare from, these glasses. But anyway, we got the lights on. It is currently raining, which I'm not real happy about. So it's overcast. So I had to bring the light out this morning, because that light isn't enough. Okay, so the Lord brought me to Proverbs. And Proverbs 1:33 says this: "But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil." Again, Proverbs 1:33, "But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil." Also, Proverbs 3, verse 5, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." Let me make some commentary. You probably have heard that scripture before, as I've heard it before. But I do believe this is so important. It just really spoke to my heart today, because I do have a lot going on. And sometimes, we're unsure, we're uncertain, right? And we just got to trust, right? Bring our petitions, if you will, to the Lord, and he's going to direct us, and we have to believe that. And oftentimes in his direction, it's not in the way that we think. Like sometimes we think we should hear his voice every time that we pray. Sometimes his direction can be something we see on social media, a conversation that we overhear out in public, something we heard, something we read, or a conversation that we have with someone throughout the day. So pay attention as the Lord is directing you in an area that you may be uncertain in. And then the third scripture was Proverbs 3, verse 9, where it says, "Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the first fruits of all your increase. So your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will overflow with new wine." And how many of you know that what we have, what we do, really isn't ours? It's really sort of on lease. Everything belongs to God, right? But he blesses us with things, and in return, we need to serve him and give back in some way, shape, or form. Okay, and so then also these three questions were sort of in some of the commentary that I want to share with you on today. So take it as you will. Number one, what do you want? Why do you want it? And how badly do you want it? Even as a life coach, one of the things I find is that we can often, and this includes myself too now, talk about what we don't want, what we don't like, what we're not going to tolerate, what we're not going to have in our life. But baby, what do you want? What do you really want? Right? And why do you want it? What will that thing, or how will that thing, person, place, thing, whatever it is, change your life? Why? Why do you want it? And how badly do you want it? Because the how badly aspect is going to dictate your actions. So a lot of times we say we want something, we say why we want something, but our process, our steps, our actions are not in alignment with the things that we say that we want. One of my notations was that through all of this, as I did my own personal reflection, what's important to me is that God always gets the glory, right? From my actions, my behaviors, my accomplishments, that the glory goes to God. And then the other point that I received in reading today was that leaders search for godly wisdom. So as a leader in business, as a leader of my children, if you will, right, or the influence that I have in my adult children's lives, that I lead and search for godly wisdom. And this is my little notebook. Listen, y'all, this is my channel. I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. So, but anyway, I just love these journals. I got this one. I want to say like maybe Barnes and Nobles. Let me take these glasses off. Maybe Barnes and Nobles. And my girl Gabby is just like me. Well, actually, both of my children. Troy's a journaler too. They both write and journal, but Gabby and I have the passion for pens, papers, journals, like all things journals, all things planners, all things. But anyway, this is a grid journal, right? I'm just going to show you. You can see. And it's pretty cool to just get to jot. And this actually, when I picked this journal up today, I'm in the front of it, and it has several different things. So this isn't even really a dedicated journal, but I wrote some things from 2021 in this journal, a class that I was in, a coaching group for leaders. I made some documentation in there from a meeting. I also wrote some reviews of a book I was reading at the time from chapter 1. 5 phases of meditation that was taught by sort of a colleague of mine in the meditation space. And what else I have in here? Some gratitude notes and things like that. So this is just whatever, in whatever journal. But I'm just a huge believer in journaling, getting thoughts out, and also just for a level of reflection. So me reflecting and reading over some of those commentaries that I had from 2021 was very thought-provoking, and it also showed me where I was then, what was important to me then, and how that information that I read today has impacted my life. So there you have it. But nevertheless, so today we've got some things going on. It is what I say now 7:51. I've been talking to y'all for about 10 minutes, drinking my coffee. I hope this is clear enough because I'm on my phone, not my camera. And I've got some recording to do. I have errands to run in the rain. I'm not real happy about it, but because I neglected them this weekend, I have to do them today. I take my trash down to the curb. Not happy about that because it is raining today. Trash comes first thing in the morning. I'm gonna blow this hair out, slick it back, put it back in a ponytail, and hopefully we're all done with everything around noon, eat lunch, get a nice little nap before work this evening. So that's the game plan. I'll take you guys along with me, and hopefully something I said today to you was a little bit encouraging, but I just wanted to share. I felt led to share. I don't know why, but nevertheless, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, I am getting ready to head out. I've been recording all morning, and y'all will see the July video when it comes up. Just want to show you what I'm wearing. Outfit of the day. It's not a good. I got some shorts on. Bought these, I feel like Target, probably 4 years ago. I have on my North Carolina A&T shirt for my daughter's, her school, and I've got on some fake little Birkenstock shoes. Maybe you'll see them after, but we're gonna head out. We're behind. It is 10:50 something. I need to be back here between 12 and 12:30. Run a couple errands, so let's go. Okay, so we're outside. I took my trash down, stumped my toe. But I'm en route to get another estimate for my windshield. I have a crack in it. I need to get that done within the next week or so. So I'm gonna go by that place. I need to go to the hair store, and I need to have my tires, the air in my tires balanced, because I had a flat tire. I don't know if I said that or not. I had a flat tire last Thursday? Wednesday? Thursday. got a flat tire. Had to leave my car, Uber home, because, you know, roadside assistance takes too long. You got to speed up. If you don't know, you don't know. But anyway, took an Uber home, and the next morning, Ubered back to my vehicle at the gas station and waited 3 hours. The whole thing. They get my tire plugged, all of that. Ran over some kind of big nails, some pretty big size. But anyway, my tire pressures are off, so I need to go by and have them, you know, make them all the same so that they're done right. And Food Line. If I don't make it to Food Line, I won't die, but I'm just gonna run in. I need 3 or 4 items I need to pick up. So that's where we're headed. I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes when I get to the windshield place. Hey, I'm back. 12:54. I got tied up, y'all. So went to 2 places, got 2 estimates for my windshield. Okay, made an appointment. I also went to get my air in my tire. Of course, they tell me that the one tire that got plugged is off balance and yada yada yada. I had to get all the information about that. So I'm gonna have to end up coming back and get 2 new tires for the truck. I just rolled through Chick-fil-A, eating really quickly when my fries are hot. I'm gonna go home and it's gonna be time to go to work. So I really ain't got nothing to say because I'm really pissed about these tires. Just a full week. So I don't think I have a lot storage on this phone. I left my other phone at home so I can transfer video from my camera to the phone. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later. I don't know if I'll vlog before I go to work. Probably not. I'm just gonna sit here real quick for another 5 minutes. It's already 1 o'clock. And when I'll shoot home, probably won't be able to get a nap. But let's do what we do. See you on a few.
damaged goods, damn it should have never been. Thought you were bulletproof, look at you, what happened? Did she hurt you? Are you okay, baby? Everyone gets hurt.
It's an amazing day. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it is still morning. It's 11:28. It is Tuesday, July 28th. And I am out. I got up. I woke up late because I didn't sleep well last night. Like, I kept waking up. Well, probably because I had a TV on, but I kept waking up. But anyway, so I didn't really actually wake up till like maybe 7:30 because my bladder was calling. Okay? Probably could have slept a little longer. But nevertheless, got up, did all the things, had my coffee, had my food, posted my content for my other platforms and things of that nature. So now I am out here about to record some content for my Facebook group that I have that I am re-engaging in, and I've been doing that all week. I changed the name of that group. I'll talk about that a little later. That's not for here. And I also have, you guys know I'm an author, so I have an author page that's also being regenerated. So I want to do some content for that as well while I'm out here. But it is hotter than hot. I think it is, let me see if it says what the temperature is. It does not. What are we looking at here? Hold up. Hold on. We looking at, this thing is ghetto. Hold on. Hold on. My car has Wi-Fi in it, and I don't have it on, so my phone always connects to it. If that makes sense. But nevertheless, I digress. It's not showing what the temperature is for whatever reason, but it's hot. That's all we need to know. It's hot. And outfit of the day, I just have on this. You guys probably have seen it before. It's a long black maxi dress, easy to throw on. And I'm late today, so it's now 11:30. I need to be back home by 12:30. Between 12:30 and 1, I'm going to grab probably Subway for lunch. So I'm going to have an hour out here doing some content. It shouldn't even take that long. I need to live stream into my community. And that is it. So I just wanted to check in. It is Tuesday. That's where we are. See y'all in a little bit. So let's go out here. And there's a little area that I walk down to here at the park and do certain type of videos. I do have my stand and my bag. Let me show y'all. Y'all remember this bag? I put on a video once. So park is pretty good, pretty safe. It's close to my home. And yeah, so I'm just headed back here and I'm gonna get some footage and so I can edit the rest of the week, keep videos flowing here, keep videos flowing my other platforms. And so that's required. So I'm really excited because I've been kind of breaking a little bit from some of this for a majority of reasons. I think I talked about that on this page before, not just with caregiving for my mom, but just over the past couple years, working full time and all those things have just been very different for me. So let me get going and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, this is my outfit for the day. All right, so I just finished shooting some content. So I did a live stream in my Facebook community called Resilient Heart Circle. And so it is a community for women over 40 who are divorced, but generally divorced. But also I'm going to be, I'm talking about different challenges that women over 40 and 50 go through in general. So I kind of shifted my brand there to encompass that as well into my messaging in that community. So I did a live stream welcoming my new community. And then I recorded, of course, some pictures and things. And then I went to my author consultant page, or recorded a author video for my author consulting page. So that's where we are. So right now I am tired. It's after 12, I think. I need to, I know tired. I know I shouldn't be tired. I am. I'm tired, y'all. It's hot out here. And I'm going to grab some Subway and try and get a nap before work. Counting down to the weekend, girl.
I'm still tired when I wake up, like my dream's still near. Snooze bottom, my best friend now. Get me away from me.
Amazing day. Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, July 10th, 9:43 a.m. And I'm heading out to run some errands. I didn't vlog yesterday, and it's interesting because I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. I did come out to do content yesterday a little bit, but I didn't. So that's that. Anyway, it's Thursday. Headed out for run some errands, and I'm tired. This is my Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is my today will be my 6th day of work. So there you have it. Yesterday I had to get my brakes done. So on my way to work, I had to drop my car off at the shop. They did my brakes, but then I needed to pick my car up from the shop after work last night. So I had to call for an Uber that took like 30 minutes. Then it was pouring down, raining. So the Uber ride was like 20 minutes to the shop, which was like 64 bucks. I was pissed. To pick up my car, and come home. So I had my brakes done yesterday. I mean, hey, you gotta get it done. But I was not happy about paying that amount of money for the Uber. And this is one of those things where if you have community, don't take it for granted. Do not take it for granted, because all of my community is far away. Gabby is in New York. Troy is in Charlotte. My guy is an hour and a half away. There's nobody to come get me. So I had to catch an Uber. 11 o'clock at night. I digress. Anyway, I'm tired this morning. I'm tired. Your girl is tired, okay? Physically, and not even really physically. Like, I slept well last night, but you guys know, it's just one of those things. Like, it's my 6th day about to go to work. I'm ready to be off, which I will be off. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, that's that. But anyway, that's my morning rant. But I am heading out, run a couple of errands, and go from there. So I just wanted to check in. I don't think it's going to be anything too exciting today. Had coffee this morning. I did make some pancakes, so I did cook myself some breakfast, and took care of, paid some bills and stuff like that. So here we are. It is overcast. It is about 73 degrees, I think Alexa said, and it's gonna only get up to the 80s today, but I think like scattered showers, so it's like on and on. You kind of see the clouds up there a little bit. So that's where we are, and I just wanted to pop in, and we will go from there. I feel like I had something to tell y'all, but I can't remember what it is right now, so I'm trying to move out. Let me get my music on. Let me run a couple quick, the first errands anyway, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, so I'm here at the beauty supply store. I need to get another ponytail because I've had this one for a minute, so I want to make sure that I keep one. You know what I'm saying? In case, you know, the string pops or something like that. So I guess I'll rock the ponytail for a little bit. But nevertheless, I'm going to walk into beauty supply and grab a ponytail. I don't think I need anything else. I think I'm good on other beauty supplies. So let's go. All right, got that done. What's interesting is my hair color is hard to find in ponytails and braids and all of that without mixing colors. And the fact that, hold on. And the fact that, you know, I got a little gray, my hair's gotten a little darker. You know, when I was a kid, my hair was like red. Maybe I'll post a picture. I don't know if I've done that before, but nevertheless, I'm glad that this particular ponytail, I feel, matches pretty good. So, got to stick with it. But, you know, every brand and their color aren't the same. So, this color is T1B27 by Model. So, you know, go figure. Anywho, let me get on with the get on. Next errand, and I'm going to try and get my nails filled today. It is 11:13. No, maybe I won't. Maybe I will do it tomorrow morning. Let me think about it. All right. I tell you, the days go by so quickly. Quickly. I'm just trying to decide if I want to get my nails filled today because I got a few things to do tomorrow morning, and I don't want to be the weekend without, you know, my nails done because it's time. I'll probably get them done. I'll just take a chance. 11:30. If I can get there by 11:30, 12:30. Probably gonna take an hour. All right, let's see if we can do it. All right, it was 12:30. I just got out the nail salon. I was watching some YouTube videos, so I didn't record because, but anyway, my hands look 56. Hold on. This is terrible lighting. They don't really look, do they look that bad? Hold up. I guess so. But anyway, the nails look good. The red looks good. So anyway, we're gonna get some gas and some Chipotle. Home, eat, work. Maybe a nap, maybe a rest session. Oops. Maybe I get to rest for like 15 minutes. Because I will take a rest session now. Sometimes I just like to clear my mind for a minute. Okay, so anyway, I just want to pop in. I'll check with you guys in a few. It's got gas, but this is random. I don't know if I said this before. I want to get my eyebrows tinted. And
another one. We the best music.
Okay, I got a couple things in my mind. One is, before I get to the eyebrows, why you fill your tank up, but it doesn't really fill up, and then you try to fill it up some more, but it still doesn't fill up. What y'all tell me about that? I just filled it up and it says it's 459 and 59 miles, and then sometimes I fill it up and it's over 500 miles. You see what I'm saying? So help me understand that. Nevertheless, I digress. Eyebrows. So yes, I want my eyebrows tinted because, no, actually I want them microbladed. That's what I really want. But I know it's like maybe $400. And I go back and forth because I entertained it early, maybe latter part of last year, because I have a girlfriend that had hers done. So she gave me a recommendation. And I've had my eyebrows tinted before. So let me give you a little story. Story time. I was online on Instagram, and this had to be probably in 21 or 22. Probably 22, I'm thinking. And so I saw where the woman did tinted eyebrows, right? So she tinted eyebrows, had, showed all of her, all the women that she did their eyebrows and all that. So I, connected with her online. So, she told me, yeah, she's in the Richmond area and all that. And so, I went, hold on a second, I'm trying to focus. So I went to, connected with her, made a deposit, had to pay a deposit, but she didn't tell me where she did, the address. Okay, the address. All right. So, she didn't tell me the address or whatever. So she would give me the address like the day before. Okay, boom. So I contacted her, the day before. She gives me the address. Now, mind y'all, I've been in Richmond area, for quite some time, but I'm not from the area, right? And I actually live outside of Richmond, and I've been here for some time. I know all the main, the main streets and stuff like that. But so when she gave me the address, I had no idea where the address was. So I'm driving and I'm following my GPS. And as I'm getting closer, I recognize that it's in the projects. Now, no shade to the projects. I didn't grow up in the projects, but I did grow up in the city. Okay. But I like to know when I'm going into certain areas, because you, as we say in the city, you move differently in certain areas, right? So, okay, cool. So, you know, I pull up, it's in the day, you know, a lot of people outside, no, you know, no problem. Because I remember I'm paying online, so I didn't have to have any cash on me or anything like that. And, you know, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to, you know, be some kind of way. I'm just saying, I want to know where I'm going so I can prepare or I can make a decision. You see what I'm saying? So, long story short, I went in. Hey, her place was great. Everything was set up nice. She had the chair. She had all the things. She did a great job. But I couldn't go back there. And I think that, you know, she's progressed. I'm not sure if she's still doing it out of her home or whatever, but that new trend, if you will, of stylists and lash techs and all the likes who are getting deposits, and I get it, because you want to secure, I understand. I get deposits on my retreats and things that I do, got it. But they're not offering, like, telling you where they're located and all these different hoops. And I'm saying that was my only experience with that. Again, the service was great. The eyebrows, the only reason I did not go back to tinting my eyebrows, because it didn't last as long as I thought it was. Okay, thought it would last. So I wasn't excited about getting it done again. I'm open to try a different, you know, tech who does it or something like that, and then also the microblading. My point is this, before I go into the bank, is that this whole trend of stylists and lash techs and all of that who are, you know, doing this, put a deposit, don't tell you where they're located, and all these kind of things is weird. And so many people are getting disappointed. I've seen it on TikTok with hairstylists who don't show up or have an attitude or all, you know, all kind of craziness. Like, I'm not for that. I'm too old, right? I do not have the patience. I will pay for quality service. I'm about service. And that's that. I just wanted to share. I do want to get my eyebrows tinted and or microbladed. Do any of you think about that? Because my eyebrows are sparse, and every day they can look different depending on what I use and what method, whether I'm stenciling, whether I'm, you know, hand doing it and all that. So I would like a little more consistency to my look. And also I would like to wake up with some eyebrows. Okay. All right, let me go to the bank. Okay. Just popped in to Chipotle. They were quick. I didn't have time to do jack. So, veggie bowl, chips, and blackberry Izzy, and we're gonna go home, eat, and y'all know the drill. WORK, and I cannot wait until this evening is over, because tonight around 9 we have a new hospital software, medical software that's being you know, switched over, introduced, and so I went to a class for it a couple weeks back, and so it goes live tonight around 9. So, you know, with all of that, everybody gets their pants in a bunch. You know, troubleshooting different things, and so I'll be there for a couple of hours. So hopefully, by the time I go back to work, a lot of the kinks and stuff will be back out. So, you know, I'm off the weekend. So that's what the art is. 12:57. So I'm headed home. Nails are done. Errands are ran. No exercise is taking place this week. Tired. I'm gonna stop saying I'm tired, because I ain't really tired. I'd sleep in until I'm get ready. But you know, I feel like not necessarily physically tired, but sometimes just mentally tired, right? You know, you're going to work, doing a lot of content generation. So I have a lot of things on my plate, on my mind this week. And so I think that's when I say tired, what I mean by tired, because I'm not really physically tired. And then, you know, I like to just always relax and lay down and woosah, even if I don't go to sleep before I go to work. And then like just kind of, to me, it's like a segue. I don't know. I know it might seem weird, but it is. So that's what we got. I think I've rambled long enough. I think this is going to end the vlog for this week because tomorrow is Friday. And so I'll have some weekend activities, which will probably be weekend vlogging. Okay. So let me chuck the deuces here, and I'll check you guys out next time. Make sure, before I can give you the peace sign, make sure you like this video, that you subscribe, maybe even share it out. And if you're new to the channel, go back and check out some of the older vlogs. And if you guys have any content requests, please let me know. I am open. Or what you like, what you don't like, you know what I mean? And we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.